welcome to Raj TV Podcast. Hey, so today's episode is The Mama's Boy, Part 2. All right. As I talked about this a while ago on my YouTube channel and also on my podcast as well, you see a lot of mama's boys and they're trained by their mothers. They are very sensitive. They are very emotional. They resent men, because the mother trained their sons to resent men. Because when you baby and spoil and overlove your son, he expect the man to do the exact same thing. And if you have a strong man that's around him, he's going to resent him. He's going to resent him because of you. He's going to resent him because of you. Because the more you allow your son to control you, the more he's going to resent other men, and also later on down the line, he's going to resent women as well. He's going to resent women because you're going to always be in the picture, because he can't love another woman like he loves you because you are his mother. If you look at the situation at University of Alabama, right? When he was walking out, what did the boy say? I love you more than you can ever imagine. He's saying that to his mother. Where is the father at? The father could have tried to be in that boy's life, but the mother probably resented him, probably told bad things about the father. We don't know. But it goes back to being a mama's boy. Most of these boys that's locked up are mama's boys. A lot of them are locked up or dead because the mother chose not to allow her son to be in his father's life. It's a lot of fathers that's been trying to be in a son's life, but it's the mothers that's stopping them from being in their life. And then they turn out the way everybody assumed that they're going to turn out to be, which a gang member, going to jail, whatever the case may be. It's because a mother is stopping a young boy from being in his father's life. I see it all the time because I work with kids. I've been working with kids. I have a program, a non-profit organization, and I've been doing it for so long, and I see this. When you don't allow a young boy to be in a man's life, he's not going to turn out the way you expect him. He's just not. Even if he turn out good, he's going to be really emotional. He's going to be real sensitive. He's going to overlove, right? He's going to overlove. And when he don't get his way with the female, right? Let's say if he got a girlfriend or a boy, or whoever, a boyfriend or a wife, whatever the case may be, 9 out of 10, he's going to lose himself if that don't work out. Especially if he's a good young boy, because he only knows how to do the right thing. He's not trained to train for the worst mentally. So when he's not trained for the worst, and when it does go bad, 9 out of 10, he's going to be depressed. He's going to want to kill himself because he don't know how to deal with the worst. Because the mother only taught him to treat a girl right, treat this person right, but he wasn't taught to play both sides on good and bad from other people. See, it got to be a balance. It got to be a balance. And when it's not a balance, you know what I mean, you will see the difference as he get older. And the more you keep on over loving your son, you ain't doing good by him by doing that, because the world ain't gonna treat him the way you treat him. Girls is not gonna treat him the way you treat him. It's not gonna happen. And you see that constantly over and over by women overly loving their sons and not allowing a man to sit up here and train him, especially if he's a good man as well. That's why when the boy get older, you can't control him no more. That's why you put him in programs like mine or other people, you know what I mean, that's male figure programs, because you can't control him. But you don't know the damage you have caused that young boy for so many years. So it's got to be a lot of training for him to understand that men, I would say a lot of men chose to be rough and prepare them to prepare their sons for, you know what I mean, this world that we live in. But it's the women. It's okay to love your son, but man, if it's not a balance, man, you hurting that young boy. You hurting him. That's why a lot of these young boys are confused. They confused and they reject men. I would say 90% of boys, especially young black boys, reject men because of their parents and because of their mother. Because if the mother had a bad relationship with another man, she's gonna talk bad about that man in front of her son. She gonna say he ain't nothing. And we can go on and on, but she would talk so bad about men to her son to the point where as he get older, he's gonna look at men in the worst way. Especially if she's not married. Especially if she's not married and she going to relationship. He's definitely going to reject men. And it's not good, man. It's not good. And that's why you see this young boy took a young girl's life because he didn't get what he wanted from a female. It's the same thing with his mom. If he act out in front of his mom or when he was a young boy because he didn't get what he wanted, it's just vice versa. It's just he's just older now. And so now he act out in a way with violence. And it was probably built up over time. I think it's deeper than what this situation might be. Because the fact is that he walked up to the car with her boyfriend. They probably had something going on. Who knows, man? But the bad thing is that somebody lost their life, a young black girl, and also you got a young black athlete that's gone for the pretty much probably rest of his life because he chose to act off on an emotion. So don't let your emotion dictate your decision. You got to learn how to control your emotions. And if you don't know how to control your emotions, you will lose at the end. I can guarantee you that. So that's the episode for today, man. Make sure y'all go get this book, man. It's called Faith of an Unwanted Child. It's on Barnes and Noble and Amazon too. I'm gonna put the link down at the bottom of this video, and you can go purchase it through Amazon. And to then, man, y'all be blessed.